what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Niners and the Bills, next on Madden Football.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. We are bundled up. This should be a fun one. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, we love watching and calling snow games, but you played in weather like this. What's it like?
Oh, man, there is nothing better. Kind of brings you back to your roots of having a snow day, a day off of school, and just get all your buddies in the neighborhood and just go play outside. But in all seriousness, it actually really benefits the offense. I mean, people always are questioning the passing game and whatnot. The offense knows where they're going. It's on the defense to react, and that's where the footing and that's where the snow really has its biggest effect. I think today, for both teams, advantage offense.
Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall or, in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Purdy works out of the pistol. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. So, out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Now, a loose football. Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
Once again, it's Cook, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
The Niners offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Offside. Defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So try again. It's 2nd and 10. Cooper going in motion. They'll go play action here with Allen. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. To return is Pearsall. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 49ers offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. A give for McCaffrey running right. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do...
And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On play action, Allen taking off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Allen gonna give it to Cook. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Now Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Niners first down. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Moody now for the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the 49ers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Slot man in motion left. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Allen to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous, and if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Bills offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Allen. The second down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The 49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, 49ers. They send the tight end in motion. They'll roll out here with Purdy. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Bring it in.
Cooper going in motion. They'll throw on first down with Allen. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Here's Allen to throw. Looking downfield for Coleman. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play. The Bills bringing on the punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Niners offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Crazy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. Purdy to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw is Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Allen to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They go play action now. Here's Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And the Niners are going to have it just past their 25.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
The 49ers offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And you could maybe put this one in the surprise column. They're a team certainly not accustomed to practicing in, much less playing in the snow. They had a game plan. They made it work. They're going to get out of here to warmer climates, warmed by a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.